Is it working? I've got my wok. Can everyone see me? I have no idea if this is working. Last time we tried this was about 5 months ago, and it wasn't working at all. So, can everyone see me? Can everyone hear me? Is the microphone okay? I don't know. I feel like the chat's a little bit behind, but that's okay. I've got my wok. My wok's going over there. See you later, wok. See you soon. Oh boy, I think it's actually working. My goodness. My goodness. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh, this is very, very exciting. Anyway. Hi, how are you all? Welcome to the second ever Crispy Pro live show. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've seen the episode twice. War of the Sontarans. Everyone gets mad at me when I say Zontarans because that's just what I've done my whole life. But apparently it's Sontarans. So if you want a drinking game for tonight, every time I say Zontarans, take a shot. I can guarantee you'll be drunk by the end of this stream. Unless it is like early morning Monday, then I advise you not to at all. Okay? Okay? And be of legal drinking age. But anyway, welcome to the show. Hope you're all having a good time. What do I usually say at the start of these? Like the video if you want to. I don't really care. Subscribe if you want to. But let's get into the meat of it. Alright, War of the Sontarans. What did I think? Well, here's the thing. Okay, Flux is ambitious, and Chibnall is an ambitious man. Okay? He's a very, very ambitious man. I feel like we can all say that. But with this second part, I don't know. I was going in with not high expectations, not low expectations, just expecting a pretty mid-tier episode. But what I got out of it was so much more. So much more. I really enjoy this one. I enjoy this one more than the first episode, the Halloween Apocalypse. So that I mean, yeah. What did you guys think? I'm not reading the chat. I've done this once, but it's hard to keep up. I'm nervous, guys. I'm nervous. Nice Zontaran whacker. Someone wants me to make another Hoochoo Rewind this year. Please, do you guys actually want that? Donna voice Zontaran. Ten's voice Sontarans. One drink down. Yes, I know I've already said it. I'm sorry. But anyway, yes, I think the episode was really, really cool. Like, really, really cool. I thought it was absolutely bloody beautiful looking. Like, let me see. Let me see if I can do this on stream right now. Look at this scene. This scene stuck out to me. Like, the battle scene. Unreal. Unreal. I also found it hilarious that, like, in this scene, well, not hilarious, but I found it funny in this scene that, you actually do see the Sontarans injure the people in the Crimean War. But then when they are, like this close to Dan and everyone, like, they are missing. Like, it is shocking. They have some stormtrooper aim up close, but when it's an actual war, they I don't know, they must get their mojo back. But yeah, so that was fun. That was fun. What else? What else can we see from this trailer? Vinder. Let's talk about Vinder. As I said in my review from yesterday, I feel like I didn't have very high expectations for this character because, like, from episode 1, like, we didn't see much. I honestly wasn't expecting to see him this episode, but I am glad we did, and I'm glad that it was just Yaz that met him. I feel like that makes an interesting dynamic straight off, like, from the get-go. And now he's a ridiculously interesting character, and I'm very, very keen to see where they take his character. What's his story? Why was he at that outpost? Rose? Is Rose Tyler coming back? We don't know. But anyway, what do you guys think about Vinder as a character so far? We haven't seen much of him, but what do you guys think? Oh, someone's saying Yaz has become their favorite companion since Donna in the last 2 episodes. She's confident but not cocky like Clara. That's exactly it. Well done, Okan. That's actually a really, really good point on Yaz, because I was very much getting Clara vibes, but not the annoying Clara vibes, if that makes any sense. So well done. Well done there, Okan. People are saying he's okay. You want to know about a bit about his home planet. He's pretty good. Vinder seems like a cool guy, and I'm really interested to see his backstory, as am I. I wish we had a bit more time with Vinder, but it looks like we're getting his story next week in Once Upon Time. So this was obviously a Weeping Angel origin story. Is it? Is it? I know they mentioned something about Quantum Locked, and I feel like that's a Weeping Angel thing. So are they doing a Weeping Angel prequel? I mean, obviously we know the Weeping Angels are in the series. We've already seen them. And they will be in episode 4 with Village of the Angels. But do we really think it's a Weeping Angel origin story? I don't know. Moffat's really hyped for this series, so maybe Moffat texted Chibnall and was like, "Hey, if you want, you know, the backstory to the Angels, I've got an idea." Or maybe Chibnall was like, "Hey, can I do the backstory?" And Stephen Moffat was like, "Oh, I guess." So Vinder. Is Yaz Vinder's Tinder date? Vinder's Tinder date. Cool. I like that. I like that saying a lot. I want to know more about Dan's home planet. Dan the man, Earth. But anyway, enough about Vinder. Let's talk about our main cast. Let's start with Miss Jodie Whittaker, hey? I'm just going to see if I can do this once again. There, what a flattering image of Jodie. Look, I thought she was kick-ass this episode. I love when Jodie is separate from the companions, because I feel like in Series 11 and Series 12, we barely got that. I feel like she was always had at least one of the companions, because there were so damn many. There were a lot of companions. But, you know, from the get-go, we had the interesting dynamic where, you know, Dan off like that, Yaz off like that, and that was a really touching moment where, like, you could see, like, Yaz and the Doctor, like, Doctor was like, "I'll find you. Don't worry about it." And Yaz was like, "Yeah, no, I trust you. You know, we've been, you know, companions for a while. We'll be fine. We've got this." I really like that, and it showed a bit of growth from Yaz. Like, you know, as I said, you know, she's like the less annoying Clara traits. But yeah, I thought she was on fine form. I loved, like, how she handled every scene. I liked the where she pretended to be like a teacher, where she was like, "All right, here's the plan. We're gonna siphon some gas from the ship or whatever." That was fun. That was really, really fun. And she is just a fun individual. Like, I don't know. She's been excellent this season, and I really think it's going to be her best to date. And, you know, it's going to be the typical thing when we reach the end of a Doctor's tenure. I'll be like, damn, you know what? I wish we had more of her. But honestly, I'm really, really enjoying it so far. I just wish that she got darker with her performance, especially when the Commander Man, I'm really bad with character names, you'll have to excuse me, was selfish and decided to blow up the Sontaran ships, even though they were retreating. I thought that she was gonna go all haunting a villa on us, but she didn't. But I mean, she was mad, but she was quite reserved. Maybe it was because Mary was there. Where's Mary? She was awesome. She was kick-ass. I really, like, for a lot of the Chibnall era, the guest cast have been somewhat forgettable. I like this character a lot. The British Motel, what did she call it? British Hotel? Loved it. Alright, let me read some of the chat, because I've just been ranting for a while. Ranting. Jodie can be a very strong Doctor when she's by herself. I agree. I would love it if Flux had a solo Doctor episode. If that's in there, it very well could be, because I saw that my boy George Sheard, or formerly Ace Creeper, did a little trailer edit where he got all the promotional footage they've put out and got rid of episodes 1 and 2, and there was 17 seconds left. So we have barely seen anything from this series. So I'm really hoping that there is a Jodie solo episode, or an episode where, you know, we get quite a lot of time with Jodie just by herself and her thoughts. You know, her heaven sent, as it were. So yeah, I'm excited if that happens. So glad there was an episode about Mary too. Such a fascinating woman and often overlooked in history. Yeah, no, well, I'm glad. Like, Chibbers loves his historicals. Absolutely loves his historicals. I feel like they're some of his best. And this was a lot of fun. And the fact that, you know, they were able to tie it in with the whole, you know, Russia not existing and Zontar being, you know, the new norm. So much fun. Like, Doctor Who's just so quirky when they can turn history on its head. Someone's donated. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Catboy, thank you. Really do appreciate that. You don't have to, guys. We're just here having fun, but I really do appreciate it. What have you said? Weeping Angels in the next episode. As from next time clip at the end of this episode, they were a split second in the car of the mirror. That is true. We will break down the next time trailer after I give my review. However, oh, this is one thing that annoys me. You see, we get a 10-second trailer. But yeah, and then the rest of it's just have you subscribed. But yeah, here we go. Look at this. Very cool. Very cool indeed. It does kind of look like a PNG image here, but I'm sure it'll work in the show. But anyway, back to thank you, Catboy. I'm sure we'll talk about the Weeping Angels very, very soon. But yes, it was good. Oh, another drink. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Sontaran. Sontaran. What's Taran? Oh, Sontaran. I know it's unlikely, but Chibbers seems to be a very big classic fan, and The Timeless Child is basically the Cartmail master plan. I'm sorry, that's probably a classic thing. I'm not that well versed with the classic stuff. You'll have to forgive me. So Long Barrel could possibly be... Oh, so you think it's a rejected 80s and 90s idea? That's really cool, actually. That's very, very cool. But anyway, what have I got on my notes? So yeah, we talked about Yaz. Let's talk about my home slice. My homeboy. Where is he? Is he in this trailer? He's not. Gosh, giggity. Oh, he is there for a brief second. Hang on. Oh, there he is. Dan the Man. Dan the Man. Now, this guy... I am in love. I'm in love with everything John Bishop is doing right now. I know a lot of people are like, oh, how are you going with the accent? Accent's fine. Accent is great. I loved him, loved his parents. His parents were awesome in this. And my theory is the Weeping Angels are dead Time Lords. Oh my gosh. That's a very... I feel like I've heard that theory. That's a good one. That is a good one. Thank you, Catboy, for the donation there. But yes, Dan, the plastering man from Liverpool, is easily becoming one of my favorite Chibnall characters ever. Like, I feel way more attached. I care about him way more than I have previous companions in the Chibnall era. Even in, like, some of, you know... Oh, maybe. I don't know. I haven't done an updated companion tier list with him on it, but it will be interesting to see where he would rank. But in this episode... He was hilarious, and honestly, like, oh, it's such a shame that Halloween has just finished, because you could easily do a Dan the Man wok edition costume. Just everyone all dressed up as Dan with your woks. You're woking up. You're woking up to the party with a wok. Sorry. That was shocking. But yes. Dan the Man, absolutely crushing it. He was hilarious, and he worked really well off of the Sontarans. Loved to see that. Loved his independence. Loved his initiative, where he was like, you know what? They're in. I'm not going to do the accent, but they're in Liverpool. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to prove to the Doctor that I got it. I know what I'm doing. And yeah, no, it was sick. I love the fact that what's his name? Someone tell me the name of the dog. Someone tell me the name of the dog. Oh, jeez. I can't remember the name of the dog. Castaneva? Crispy's got props. Yeah, I know. Oh, Karvanista? Karvanista? Where is it? Surely it's on the YouTube page. Karvanista. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Appreciate that. I love the fact that he returned. I was, like, as I said in my review yesterday, like, I was so like convinced that he was going to be like a really generic villain, one-off thing that we're never going to see again. But the fact that he's turned into like, you know, man's best friend and this, you know, person that has to take care of Dan even though he doesn't want to, just morally obliged, is hilarious. Like that's such a brilliant concept, and I can guarantee that Dan and Karvanista are going to hug it out before the series is done. They're going to have one big hug. If he dies, oh gosh, oh dearie, I don't know how I would actually care about Chewbacca. That's crazy. That is crazy. But it was good seeing him again too. Really, really good seeing him again. Now, let's talk about... I don't even know if I have any pictures, unfortunately. But we can cut back to me. Hey, welcome to the close-up. Swarm. And... look, I'm really bad with names, but Swarm is easily turning into one of Chibnall's best villains. When I saw in the trailer, like, this character... I don't know. I didn't know how I felt about it. I was like, I don't know. The shot they used in the trailer really didn't do any favors. Like, it was so, like, bright and well lit, and I was like, oh, you know, this will just be another something. But Swarm's sassy. Swarm is a sassy villain. Very, very sassy villain. Full of character, and I love to see that, and I'm so intrigued as to what the heck's going on. What do they know? What do they want with the planet called Time? How do they know the Doctor? Swarm and Azure. Thank you. Azure. I'm so excited. Like, I genuinely care about these villains now in this series. And I'm saying it now, you know, we are 2 for 2 so far in my eyes in this series. I feel like the whole serialized thing is working. Very much working. And they've, like, literally in this episode, we've been able to set up episode 3 perfectly, and the pacing I feel like was a bit more consistent this episode than the previous episode. I feel like the Halloween Apocalypse, the pacing was kind of all over the shop. I don't know if you guys agree with me on that one. Let me know in the chat if you feel like the pacing was a bit more consistent in this episode. But oh, sorry, Catboy keeps on donating. Oh my gosh, thank you. Or the Weeping Angels could be banished Time Lords, as David Tennant's last episode, with the 2 girls were hiding their faces. Like, that's right, that is right. I feel like in David Tennant's last episode, when we had that lady that went like that, pretty sure Russell T Davies, like, low-key confirmed that was supposed to be the Doctor's mother, but it was never, like, canon or whatever. So, but who knows? Maybe they will. Maybe this entire Weeping Angel thing could tie into the Time Lords, and the planet Time could have something to do with the Weeping Angels because they feed off time energy. Oh yeah. How good's water? Is Planet Time Gallifrey? I don't know. Maybe it is after the Master apparently just, like, burnt the whole place down. Maybe this is their renovation attempt and some of the machinery's faulty. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. Swarm and Azure kind of freak me out. They kind of freak me out too. But I do want to see someone cosplay as them one day. I feel like that'd be a really intense cosplay, but really, really cool if you pull it off. Maybe Planet Time is where the Timeless Child is originally from. Interesting you mentioned that. When we get into the next time trailer, we're going to have a look. We're going to have a little bit of a deep dive, a little bit of an investigation. What else do I need to mention? I have a bunch of notes here, but I've honestly, like, as you can tell, I'm on the fly right now. This is a very interactive Crispy Pro episode. Does it work? Who knows? But, you know, I'm glad I'm able to have this interaction with you guys. What have I wrote? We've pretty much covered all of it. That's pretty good. All right. We haven't covered all of it. We have a rating to give, and then we can talk about next week, and we'll discuss some theories, hey? But my overall rating for this episode is... Tell you what, why don't you guess in the chat, and the first person that gets it right, I will give them the wok. They can have the wok free of charge. Absolutely free of charge. So out of 10, what do you think I'm going to give this episode? I'll play some thinking music for you, hey? I'll play some real chill beats, you know? Oh, it's Too slow. Master destroyed Gallifrey, causing ash and everything to turn to stone. TARDIS bring to life. Gallifrey holds up. So the Master made the angels. That's a massive theory, Catboy, that the Master made the angels. That's a massive call. Oh my gosh, I'm loving seeing all these ratings come in. Can you hear me over the music? I don't know. Is it a vibe? It's Amelia's theme, I think. Oh no. I don't know. It's a Murray Gold lo-fi absolute bop. It's from this person on YouTube. Olaf from Frozen. It's an absolute vibe. I commented 9 months ago and said, this slaps. Alright, sorry. We're absolutely vibing out here, but you've all submitted a lot of guesses, and I think you deserve to know that the first person to get it right was the first person that commented was Mark. Well done. I am giving it an 8 out of 10. I gave last week's, I think, a 7.3. I enjoyed this more. I enjoyed this way more. And I'm just really excited about Doctor Who right now. Like, I haven't felt like this in a long time. I haven't wanted to go and rewatch episodes straight away in a long time. And so I feel like that's a really, really good thing. And I'm just so, like, enjoying what they're doing with this series. So, can they keep it up? Who am I to say? I'm not the next showrunner after Russell T Davis, low-key. Don't tell anyone. You guys on the stream are getting the exclusive right now. But yes. So I am giving it an 8 out of 10. But that's just my opinion. What did you guys think? Leave me your ratings in the comments and we can see if everyone agrees with me. But if not, that's fine. You're allowed to have your own opinion. In fact, I encourage you to have your own opinion. You're your own person, and you're worth it, and I love you all. Sorry, I didn't need to get that deep and meaningful, but I do. Really do appreciate you. How does Swarm know about Yaz and Vinder? Well, Swarm said that, oh, you guys are such linear creatures, so I'm assuming that Swarm sees time in a different plane. Almost like if Swarm looked at you, they could see your entire existence. Excuse me. Yeah, if Swarm looked at you, they could see your entire existence, life to death, and maybe knows everything about you. That's just a theory. What are we getting? Some 7s, some 8.5s, some 8s, 9.5. Gavin, you absolutely love this one. Gosh damn. Glad you had a good time. Alex with the 7. Love your work. Watching me from Spain. Oh. Hello. Hello, Sammy Who. I'm glad you're tuning in. We've got some 7.5s. Black Phoenix wants to give it a 9. Solid 7. Give it a 7. Good, and I reckon it's going to get better. Absolutely. Legends with Jasper. Very much agree with you there. Swarm knows the Doctor as if they worked together before. Yeah, in the first episode, Swarm did say, oh, I don't know, something about, you remember me from, I don't know. They probably were old colleagues. And it's going to be interesting. Someone's giving it an 8. Someone's giving it a 9. Someone's giving it 10 out of 10. Oliver. Dan, you were giving it a 9.5 or a 10. Guys, wow. Wow, my audience. They like Doctor Who. And you know what? That's good because, you know, I like Doctor Who as well. But I will tell you if I'm not having a good time with it. But so far, these 2 episodes, it set the tone. It set the tone, which is great. But now I feel like going into next week, I have an expectation. I have an expectation that this one's going to knock me off my feet. Okay? And is that a good thing? I don't know. But I love the idea of this planet called Time, and they're trying to fix this thing. And hang on. All right. Let's get into it. All right? Let's get into next week. All right? All right, fam? Fam. I've got to stop saying that. I've been watching too much bloody Doctor Who. Okay. Can you guys see that? Here we go. First of all, new jacket. Finally. Well overdue. Jodie should have had at least 12 different looks by now, going off of Capaldi's run. The man had so many outfit changes. But I love it. I love the look. And we can see here, I think this is Vinder. Pretty sure that's Vinder. In some kind of tactical gear. And I think this is Yaz, also in tactical gear. But we've got the gun. Oh, you can't see that. We've got the gun from Ruth's Doctor. What's going on? Is this a dream? Is this a dream? Is this a nightmare? Oh, I don't want to get copyright, so I might just play it on mute if that's alright with you guys. I probably already have got a copyright strike for absolutely bopping out to Amelia's theme before. Yeah, it was Vinda. So they're all dressed up as if they're the soldiers from Fugitive of the Jadoon, which makes me very intrigued. I don't know what's going on. I prefer it. It'd be hilarious if both Yaz and Vinda had those guns and Dan still had his wok, or like an updated wok with a like glowing orange wok. But you know what? Can't have that much fan service, so I understand. This is interesting. I'm assuming this is the planet called Time as well. Not sure what's going on. Philip, you're in the chat. Hello. Good to see you. Who else? I feel like I've missed a bunch of people in the chat. Just hello, welcome everyone. Welcome. Watching from London. Someone's watching from New Zealand. Hope you're having some fush and chops, mate. Liam, hello. Cyber Boys are back next week. Yeah, we got the Cyber Boys back. It's very exciting. Very, very exciting. I really wanted her to get the black hoodie and jacket from her reveal trailer. Oh yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been a really cool tie-in if they had the original hoodie reveal thing in this episode. Oh, maybe they'll do it in the last episode. They probably won't. I feel like they only had that there because they didn't know what Jodie's costume was going to be when they filmed that promo. But yeah, all right, let's keep going. Now this, Jodie. This shot, everyone's talking about it. People on the street are talking about it. When I go to work, what's the first thing they say? Oh, hey, Crispy. No. They say, do you see that shot in the trailer? I say, yes, I saw that. Why are you bringing that up now? It's 8 a.m. in the morning. We're supposed to be working. But anyway, I digress. Wokta Who. That is my favorite comment. Well done, Rowan. That's hilarious. Hashtag Wokta Who. From now on, I'm going to use that hashtag in all my videos as well as the Crispy for Sure on it. That's brilliant. But anyway, let's talk about this shot. So, everyone has pointed out that it looks very, very similar to the portal thing that the Timeless Child arrived on. I'm pretty sure. I'll admit, I haven't watched that episode in quite some time. Regardless of what you guys think of the Timeless Child, like we can leave our thoughts on that out. This is not the time and place for it, but I'm just saying a lot of people have pointed out that it looks very similar. So, is the Doctor going down the same portal, or is this just another dream sequence? Because as we saw, there was let me just go to my Twitter. Oh no. Oh, I should read some of these out. We had this dream sequence at the start, which I probably should have touched on. Like, what's going on here? One of my favorite shots in the Chibnall run, by the way, but what's going on there? So I don't know how much to believe, you know? I don't know how much to believe. The shot reminds me of the Series 5 trailer. That's true. That was a really cute trailer when they had Amy and the Doctor and all the villains in this massive vortex. But no, this is not a promo trailer. This is in the episode. Confirmed. So, we'll have to see. What do you guys think about that? I'll skim to the next shot. Now, here's a new character. Oh, there's the Cyber Boys. This is a new character. I think we've seen her in a few trailers. She might be a bigger character. The black and white sequence is very David Lynch-esque. I completely agree, Philip. I completely agree. It was so cool. I think the Doctor was just high at this time. Yeah, after, you know what? If the flux hit me in the face, I might imagine some stuff as well. I might see some crazy buildings. Okay. So we got this new character here. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure someone has seen the cast list. I don't know the name yet. I'll learn it next week. But I'm sure she's incredible. Here we go. Cyber Boys. New Cyber Boys. Love their little shoulder pads. Love the look of them. They're very cool. They're the perfect blend of Moffats and Davies. And a little bit of Chibnall thrown on top. And a little bit of classic. I love it. I'm hoping Jodie Whittaker goes out with a bang. Oh, mate, she will. I can guarantee. Alright. There's our new... Oh. Damn, she's a good shot. She's much better than those Sontarans with Dan, you know what I mean? Alright. Here's the shot. Here's the moneymaker. What's happening? What's going on? I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. I need some music to think. Boy, oh boy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, Vinder's only got a little blaster. These guys have got some full-on rifles. I wonder why. And what's interesting... Sorry, I don't know why I did that. What's interesting is we know Vinder has his own gun. And what's also interesting is the fact that the Doctor is very against guns and would never advocate for this. And Yaz knows that. Like, I could understand if it was just Vinder and Dan in the scene, because, you know, maybe Dan doesn't know the Doctor's morals on guns, and, you know, in this situation, you know, he might be like, yeah, maybe it is the best idea to pick up a gun, but Yaz knows better. Yaz knows the Doctor and wouldn't want to do anything to disappoint her, so why does she have these guns? What is going on? My theory is that it's a dream sequence. Okay? The rise of evil Dan. He has a gun now, right? You know what I mean? Dan looks like a stormtrooper. I agree. That just looked like Amy Pond's house. Yeah, sorry. I was just playing a lo-fi thing. That's not in the trailer. Sorry to confuse anyone if they thought that Amy's house was in the next episode. That would be crazy. If it is, then we accidentally hit the nail on the head. Yo, is that copyright-free music? Probably not. Am I going to make any money from this video? Probably not. We'll see. Doesn't matter. First it's a walk, now it's a gun. What's Dan going to have in episode 4? The Weeping Angel episode? A jackhammer. Because that's the only way you're going to get rid of the stone. Okay, let's keep it going. Great shot of Jodie here. Looking concerned. Looking concerned. Oh, quick shot of Dan. Very quick shot of Dan. Why so quick? Bang. Damn, that is dramatic. Should I make that my new Twitter cover photo? Wow. That's huge. Drop the link to the music. You guys want the lo-fi mix? It's awesome. I listen to it when I study. When I did study. Now all I do is watch Doctor Who. There you go. Here's the link to the music, folks, if you want that. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Now, this is another incredibly interesting shot. We've got Vinder here, shaking the hands of Yasmin Khan. And then, bang, Yasmin looking like a Disney prince, immaculate getup, love the drip. But then, all of a sudden, oh, hang on. Hello, sir. She's got active camouflage on, disguising as this guy. What's going on there? What is happening? I don't know. I could not tell you. Obviously, Yaz is going to have to go undercover, but this looks like a separate mission to when they're all in their battle things together. I don't know. The planet called Time. Damn, the video is a bit behind. Oh no, you guys, am I lagging? Anyway, we should be okay. We've got this fella. I feel like he's going to be a big part of the series. I saw him talking on Twitter. He seems very hyped for his episode, so I'm intrigued to see what this character is. Don't tell me just yet. And then, yeah, we've got the infamous. But Yasmin Khan is back in her police getup, I believe, which is interesting because I didn't know if she was still a police officer or not. I feel like at the first episode she was like formerly Yasmin Khan, police officer, but now she's back in her getup. So maybe something's going on with time. Maybe there's a time loop. And then we end it with a sneaky tease of the Weeping Angel. I feel like this will be more towards the end of the episode once they've left the planet Time. But yeah, I don't know. It's very, very interesting. I have high hopes for this next episode because this one just feels really, really, really sci-fi-y. And it feels like, it's going to sound weird, but from the premise, it feels like a Moffat episode. And I know like a lot of people aren't the biggest fan of his whole timey-wimey stuff, but that's what kind of got me into the show initially. Like my second episode was the Big Bang, so you can imagine like me not knowing what the heck was going on. But yeah, I love all that stuff, and I'm just really excited. I'm really, really excited for next week. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on next week? What are your theories? I'll read out a few and then we'll call it a day. Hey. You cannot wait for Ep 3. I love the dystopian eps like Turn Left or Amy's Choice. Yeah. Doctor Who dystopian is just next level sci-fi. Absolute next level sci-fi. Could we see Claire in episode 3? Claire is the Weeping Angel lady, yeah? Perhaps. Perhaps. Maybe she saves Yasmin from this situation that she's in. Perhaps the next episode is all a flashback. I feel like that would annoy some people. It's the whole just a dream thing, you know, if the whole movie's just a dream, people are like, oh, what's the point? But with Doctor Who, it's all very timey-wimey, so... Same here, Moffat's episodes got me into Doctor Who, absolutely. But what about Evil Dan? Oh my gosh, the edits on Twitter of Evil Dan are hilarious. Hilarious. But Dan is so wholesome. He's a wholesome character, which makes those edits all the more funny. You're predicting that Chapter 3 will be a 9 out of 10 for you, Mr. Scarlo. That's very impressive. That's very impressive. If it is, then it's going to be great. Judging from the first 2 episodes, I hope episode 3 keeps the trend going. As do I, absolutely. I said episode 3 is my most anticipated on Twitter, and as a guess based on nothing. So I hope it lives up. Oh, good. I'm glad you put that out into the universe. You manifested that, and there we go. Have I seen the extended trailer on Twitter? Yes, I have. I have indeed. And I don't know if there's actually that much extra in there. There's a little bit extra. But I feel like we get the main point across in this one. Oh, hey, Crispy Pro. Is this a live or a premiere? I just sort of stumbled into this and I'm not even subscribed. This sort of just appeared on your recommended. Well, Kylo, the Nico, welcome. This is live. This is live right now. So you should subscribe if you want to. You should subscribe. I want you as a guest on my Doctor Who podcast. Oh, well, thank you. You're giving me $5. We'll talk. DM me on Twitter. We'll talk. What if the Temple of Atropos is what the guy in the 1980s Liverpool was making, and now it's under modern-day Liverpool Museum? Oh my gosh. Force Dalek. Now, these are the theories we like to hear. These are the ones. Because the one thing that's been annoying me with this series, is that character, because nothing has links. You know, I liked Vinda because now we've finally got that link. I like Claire because, you know, it's obviously leading up to the Weeping Angel episode. But that guy just kind of appears, and like in episode 1, like nothing, there was no connection. And now we saw him now in this episode, and then he just kind of vanished. He went off, and we're like, oh, okay, thanks, I guess. But I like that. I like that idea, because all we know of him is that they're digging for something. They're trying to find something. But yeah, damn, I like that. Okay, well, that was awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I think that's going to do it. I might go and rewatch this episode for a 3rd time today, because you know what? I love Doctor Who. So thank you to everyone that was on this live stream. I hope it went somewhat smoothly. Maybe next week I'll have a few more segments and stuff. And for everyone watching, like the rewatch right now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to put like little timestamps to make this video a bit more concise for you, so you don't have to just listen to my rambling. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. It means an absolute lot to me. Oh man, now the chat's going off, of course. Are you planning on getting Mr. TARDIS in your 2nd series of Guess the Doctor Who episodes of Bad Reviews? You know, I probably will bring that back. I do have big plans to bring that back, but I haven't locked down Guess. But, you know, Mr. TARDIS and I, like, we do have a good relationship. He is the king of Doctor Who live streams, so I think, you know, there is potential. There is absolute potential. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Thank you, Gavin, for saying you like my rambling. Appreciate that. But you know what? I can only ramble on so much. So anyway, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you've not already. And we'll see you next week for another live. Yeah, love you all. Be good. Take care of yourselves. Have an awesome week. And, oh, what do I usually say? Allons-y? My camera's all the way up there. I'm not going to reach it. I'll tell you what. Hang on. Imagine you're a Sontaran and you've turned your back. Allons-y! Can I get it? Bang!